Xbox gaming for life.
G'day everyone, Lethal Sniper currently leads the driver's standings as we move to round 6 of the Full Beans Racing Series. My name's Jenson Inception and you should know that by now, and it's great to be here at the 3.3k 2.6 mile Monaco street circuit. This circuit has been raced on since 1929 and is considered one of the jewels in the crown, in the triple crown of motorsport. Ayrton Senna has the most GP wins here with 6, and McLaren have the most constructor wins with 15. Fernando Alonso seen a resurgence in McLaren this year, and will they add to their impressive record here this weekend? We go to Dougie now, who's going to take us through the pole lap. Well, thank you very much there, Jenson, and as we've got Oval Dread coming through Saint-Devote here, straight through Rivage, he'll be coming up through the casino section in a moment. But Oval Dread putting it on pole today. Excellent stuff from the Sauber driver. Look at the speed he is taking through these corners. Very wide lines. And as he comes now down into the Mirabeau section, a little bit of a lock-up on the front right there. But this line is excellent. Really tight around the hairpin there. And as he exits Mirabeau, coming up through Portier, just before the tunnel, he is looking in excellent form. And this is why you can see this is one of the fastest laps of the weekend. You can hear the power roaring on the Sauber engine. This is really excellent stuff as he comes through the Nouvelle Chicane. Real slow down there through the tunnel. And it's so tight to the barriers as he's going to be coming through to back here. Look at this, so tight to the barriers. How close can you get? That's the really daring part as he's through Poole. And he'll be coming on to Rascasse now. Finally, a little bit of a lock-up, a little bit wide. Look how close he is to the barriers there. Really close. And down the final straight, the bus stops straight here, down through that bus lane and into pole position. Over to Tad with the drivers.
Blackbeard qualified in last, but you won't start at the back of the grid, you'll be in 18th. It doesn't seem though that you've got to grips with this track. Can you lift yourself off 0 points at this moment? You're tied with Brendan Hartley at the bottom of the drivers' standings.
Yeah, Tad, poor qualifying, but bottom of the grid. It's good to see Hartley's around there, though. He's on 0 points as well. We're both fighting out for the wooden spoon at the minute. Not great. Don't like this track. Struggled all weekend. Nothing else to say.
Well, it sounds like there's nothing really much more to say, as you've said. We're going to go over to Oval Dread now, who qualified on pole position. Dread, great to see you here, and what a pole position. After that incident in practice, the team did marvellously to get the car out for qualifying. You put it on pole today. How special is it, especially round here?
Yeah, the team did a good job getting the car ready for Saturday, so yeah, the pole's dedicated to them. Very special getting pole at Monaco, but you don't get points on a Saturday, you get it on a Sunday, so we'll see what we can do.
My word, I can feel the excitement coming from Oval Dread there. He sounded very happy about that pole position and very thankful to his team. We'll see how he gets on tomorrow. Over to Jenson.
Thank you, Ted, and we're going to take a look at how they line up for tomorrow's race. We've got Oval Dread in first, and there is Fernando Alonso on that McLaren, looking to improve on those 15 McLaren wins in second place. Hamilton and then Vettel, two great drivers there. Charles Leclerc on his home Grand Prix up in 5th, and then Kimi Räikkönen down in 6th. Then it's Valtteri Bottas in 7th and Carlos Sainz in 8th. All pretty quick times here around the Principality as Perez and Magnussen round out the top 10. Then we're starting off the next 10, we've got Hartley and Van Dorn. Hartley looking to score some points. He's got 0 at the moment. Then it's Verstappen and Gasly. Verstappen a bit low today. Didn't have quite the qualifying lap he was after. Then it's Ocon, Grosjean, ToastParabola, Lethal Sniper, Rosaldo and Blackbeard. But tomorrow's race, Lethal Sniper will start 20th as he has a penalty. Here's Ted and Dougie.
Hello everybody, I'm Tad Bennington. It's race 6, it's Monaco, it's Oval Dread. It's lights out, and away we go. Here he is, Oval Dread off the start. He's still in first. And I've got my good friend. Oh, and Alonso on the inside. Oval Dread cuts a bit of the corner, and he's got a warning for it. And he's just behind Fernando Alonso. He seems to have lost that first place. Fernando's such a great driver. Wouldn't you agree, Dougie?
I'd agree. Plentiful there. Fernando doing excellent to get around the outside. And let's see what Parabola, see how he can make of a start. Starting all the way back in 17th there. He's got Ocon and Grosjean ahead of him. And quite a lot of other drivers as well here. And he's tried to go down the inside. A little bit of a collision with Esteban Ocon. Oh, and a little bit squirmy on the curbs there.
Return the position.
Aye, that move was illegal. He cut the corner there and he gained 2 places. He's going to have to hand those back or he'll get a penalty. His time's running out here. The stewards don't have much tolerance for this. Gasly's right behind him. Oh, and he's slowed down way too late and he's going to have a 5-second stop-go penalty. ToastParabola, naughty toast, and a bit of Esteban Ocon's paint on his front wing there, but he has got past him going into the first corner. We're still with Toast here, so you never know what could happen. Excellent stuff from him in a way. He's got places up, but he's actually not too good from him. He's going to lose some places in those pit stops. As we're with Rosaldo now, who was next to Toast on the start, but he just cannot seem to get a good start this year, and he's holding back probably a bit sensibly here. He's lost a place to his team, but oh look, they're 3 wide ahead there. That was Grosjean, Gasly and Blackbeard. Blackbeard is away though. Lethal Sniper and Rosaldo holding back here. Let's see how that looked from Blackbeard's point of view.
Yes, Blackbeard here. Look at that. He's revving that engine. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it through the end of the year just with the 3 engines as advised. And oh, he's there on the inside. Oh, he's hit the back of Roman Grosjean. He's also taken a bit of a cheeky line through the corner there, but as the positions were gained after, he's not going to have to give anything back, as Toast trying to get back to Ocon there. And oh, Gasly just getting a bit naughty.
You've taken some minor damage.
Oh, front wing damage on the first lap.
Aye, front wing damage on the first lap there, Tad, and that's not going to be good. Oh, he's gone to a bit cheeky in the corner, and he has got past Pierre Gasly, and he's not giving him any room, and there's a real big pile up back here. A bit of a stop-starty, but he's got a position. He's got no penalties, but he does have wing damage. That's going to cost him some time in the pits if he changes. Lethal Sniper up now.
Yes, Lethal Sniper up now, current world champion. He was disqualified from qualifying yesterday for actually cutting the corners, and that's why he's down at the back of the grid, although he actually would have only started in 17th anyway. Not the best weekend for him. They say the Principality is an amazing track here. It's one of the 3 jewels in the Triple Crown of motorsport, the other being the IndyCar 500 and Le Mans 24/7. This has been on this track has been on the circuit the GP race circuit for so long. It's just amazing stuff.
I always used to love here, and they always say that the best drivers really can get the results here. Lethal Sniper's never won here. I don't know what that says. He does have a world championship, but oh, great stuff. He managed to avoid it there. Rosaldo looked like he hit Roman Grosjean in the rear, and may have a penalty for that. We do not know. We will check in at the end of the race as we're with Rosaldo there. Lethal Sniper's just put Roman Grosjean in the wall, as we've seen from Rosaldo's perspective there. Lethal Sniper not happy being down in 18th, and you can see why, as we're with Oval Dread here. He's going to get past Fernando Alonso and regain that first position. Oh, and he also gets a fastest lap as well.
Fastest lap for the race.
Oh, but Fernando had the inside, and oh, Oval Dread's done the cutback. This is so close up here. There, oh, Fernando has just jumped straight in front. I don't know where he found that extra engine mode, but he hasn't been able to control the car, and Oval Dread has got through the casino section. Great stuff from Oval Dread as he goes down into Mirabeau.
Yeah, great stuff, and we're with Blackbeard now. He's completing his second lap. He's currently in 16th place as he's going to come up to Saint-Devant here. Need to be braking early. Oh, he doesn't look like he's broken time. Oh, he's lost his whole front wing there. That's really not good for the driver. I don't even know if he's going to be able to get around.
Yes, his team have told him to box now, and there's his teammate. Is he going to let him pass? He should, and he has. That's great stuff. And he's right on the back of Rosaldo. This isn't sporting by... oh, and Blackbeard's just hit his own teammate in the rear. What is Blackbeard doing? He's got no wing. He should just back off. I don't even know if he's going to make it round this next lap.
ToastParabola here... up into 14th, looking to get a bit sneaky on the inside of Van Dorn, but Van Dorn having track position there. Toast could not get the acceleration with the angle of the corner, but he's going to have a look here, and he's hit the rear of Van Dorn and puts him into the wall, which is going to give him the upper hand through the garage section here. He's up to 13th, but was it sporting? Oh, and a replay here.
Yes, a replay. It's Blackbeard. He's going through the tunnel. Look at him here. He's through the tunnel and oh, there goes the left front tyre. It's not the first time we've seen that this year from Blackbeard, and he is definitely out of this race as we are with race leader Oval Dread. Oh, through the pool section. He's just lost it. We've seen Max Verstappen lose it there in the past. It's a really hard sector if you're not quite on it. And he wasn't on it in this yellow flag. What's he going to... Oh, Oval Dread seems to have caused a right ruckus here, and it's really changed the shape of this race. We've got Lethal Sniper in 15th with his teammate in front of him, Magnussen. Will he get past? He's going to gain some places. This is very advantageous. Oh, Lethal Sniper into the back of Magnussen, and he's got some front left wing damage there as Magnussen is into pit. ToastParabola out of the pits there, and as you'll see, he served his penalty. He was in 5th place after that incident with Oval Dread into pool, but now he's coming out. He's in 19th.
Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Yes, he's going to have to run a really good race here, is ToastParabola. And we've got Rizaldo here getting past Esteban Ocon down in the hairpin, exiting the Mirabeau section as he's coming into Portier here. He's not going to catch Van Dorn quite yet, but he's definitely got him in his sights as he's up to 14th.
Aye, we're with Oval Dread now, and he's got Esteban Ocon in his sights, and Rizaldo is just in front. Rizaldo just passing, and Rizaldo has let Ocon by. I think that's because Rizaldo is pitting in here. Yes, Rizaldo is into the pits. Oval Dread is past him now, up into 13th position, as we've got Toast in the pits again. Oh, he must have picked up some severe wing damage to come into the pits again, or it was his 5. No, he served his penalty before, so Toast with 2 pit stops, that's going to really hamper his race. Yes, that will hamper his race as we've got Oval Dread down the back straight. The start finish straight. Ocon on the inside. Ocon with the line there in between Team Radio. My apologies. Ocon with the line there. And Lethal Sniper. Oh, he's caught the rear of the car on the corner at the Noval chicane. Oh, my word. Lethal Sniper. That's really ruined his race. And Oval Dread here still fighting with Esteban Ocon as they go round Mirabeau and into the hairpin. Is he going to get him on the inside? Oh, I don't know about this. Esteban Ocon looks to be ahead a wee bit. Oh, and he's made it count there, Esteban Ocon, as they come round. And going through Portier, Oval Dread in 11th place here and not making up any. As ToastParabola here goes with the fastest lap here, and we're on lap 11. Great stuff. And Wiggly Rizaldo ahead of him. ToastParabola on the quicker tyre here as they're coming up into the casino section. Toast just backing off, and he didn't brake enough, and he's got a little ding. I don't know if he's going to get a puncture, but he's just chasing Rizaldo here, and he doesn't seem to be having much joy. As we've got Oval Dread here. Can he get past Ocon this time? He's gone down the inside, but he's broke too late, and he's hit Van Dorn. But it looks like he's made it stick with Van Dorn there as well. Oh, excellent stuff. He's side by side with the McLaren. This is excellent stuff going into the casino section. Yes, it really is. And Oval Dread made that stick, and he's gained 2 places there. Great stuff as we've got ToastParabola here, still all over Rizaldo. Rizaldo really slow on the exit there, and
Be
Toast.
careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
That's true. He's picked up some minor damage on that front wing from Rizaldo there, but he's ahead. He's in 18th here, and it doesn't look like with 8 laps to go that much can be done. I really doubt Toast will get in the points today, as much as I will doubt Lethal Sniper will. So it's not looking good for Lethal at the minute, with Lewis Hamilton currently in the front runners. We've got Carlos Sainz here. Lethal looks to go outside. Oh, and he's got some front wing right damage.
Hey, some front wing weight damage. He got really close there. Oh, and Oval Dread has outbroke himself here.
Flag.
Going into the Mirabeau section. Not great. A yellow flag. Oval Dread again. Oh, there's an incident we haven't picked up. Maybe it was the same incident going into Saint-Devot, not really braking enough. And Oval Dread ruining his race today. Started on pole. Here's a replay of that. Oh, excellent stuff there from... oh no, that's Rizaldo. It's Rizaldo, and he's reversing onto the track, and he's hit another car. It looks to be the Toro Rosso of Brendan Hartley.
Yes, Hartley was currently running in 5th, and he had 0 points, the same as Rizaldo's teammate Blackbeard. But now Hartley and Blackbeard are out, and they will remain on 0 points, so that race will continue. Such a shame for Brendan Hartley, as we're with Lethal Sniper here in 16th. Some yellow flags. Oh, and it's Oval Dread again. He's spun on the... There is no way Oval Dread's getting any points.
We're racing again.
They are racing again, and Lethal Sniper a little bit ahead of Carlos Sainz there, but still Sainz managing to... Oh, I don't know if he's yielded there, because he had to hand the position back. No, he hasn't. He's absolutely still past Lethal Sniper there, who's up in 13th. And Rizaldo! Oh, it looks like his brakes have failed him. He's been given a 5-second stop-go penalty. As he comes round to back, this is not good. He's lost the right front. Rosaldo is not in a good position here. And the Red Bulls here are fighting, and I don't know if they've had the message. Yes, there goes the message, the yellow flag message. They seem to have had it. They should be really slow here because Rosaldo is completely across the middle of the track, and oh, the cars, oh, they've all flown into it. Lethal Sniper is out. He did not follow the instructions. To be fair, it should have been red flag. ToastParabola, a wee bit more cautious here. He's going to reverse, or he's going to try and reverse. He's got Ocon out the way there. Oh, I don't know how he's not punctured his tyres with all that debris on the track. Green flags again for Toast, who's now up into the points. This is amazing stuff here. I think there's only 11 drivers left as we're with Lewis Hamilton, current race leader. Oh, I hope he's not going to crash into the rest of them as well. This will really swing the title if Lewis... Oh, he's gone into the back of Ocon, but it looks like he might be okay. It's just a bit of wing damage. Oval Dread really slowing down there, and as you'll see, Oval Dread into the back of Sebastian Vettel there, and he's just unlapped himself, Oval Dread. Great stuff from him there. He's managed to get through as we're now with race leader Sebastian Vettel. Based on that crash, he's now in the lead, but it looks like he may be coming into pit. Yes, Sebastian Vettel's coming into pit from first place. Not great for the Ferrari. If he could have just hung on for the remainder of the lap, it would have been fine. And there's a sight we do not see very much in racing. It's Lethal Sniper heading back to the pits before the race is concluded. And if you look at the front of ToastParabola's wing there, Dougie. Yeah, that is absolutely shocking. He has... Oh, and you'll see why he's lucky enough. He is lucky not to have been out of the race completely there. He was in 6th position, and he would have got some tiny points as his teammate gives him a little love tap on the way through there. But Toast's front white wing there is just demolished. He's got no chance, and he's losing positions fast. Oval Dread is in the points now, and oh, I cannot believe it. He's going around the outside of Toast here. Toast looking to cut him off. No, he hasn't. He's gone into the pits, and he's going to change that wing with 1 lap left. Oh, I don't know if Toast is going to be in the points. Will Esteban Ocon get them as we've got Toast? He's in 10th.
Final lap of the
And
race.
it's his final lap, but his race is actually over. Lewis Hamilton has already crossed the line and taken today's race victory as we've got Oval Dread coming over in 8th. What a race, Tad. What a race. Yes, Dougie, what a race. This is one of the most exciting at Monaco in recent years. Cars moving all over the place, accidents, pit stops, it was all there. It's amazing stuff, and I'm going to let you go through the final standings now. When Lewis Hamilton there, winning today's race, and Kimi Räikkönen in 2nd. Excellent stuff for Räikkönen. He hasn't been on the podium this year. He is now. Pierre Gasly on the podium. Great stuff for the Frenchman, and Charles Leclerc just off. And then it's Vettel, Van Dorn, Dread, ToastParabola. Then we've got Ocon, the last one to finish. Lethal Sniper, Verstappen, Magnussen, Grosjean, Bottas, Hartley, Rosaldo, Blackbeard did not finish today. And as we go to the podium here, a very happy-looking Lewis Hamilton closing in on Ayrton Senna's record of 6 Grand Prix wins here at the Principality. He's halfway there. This is his 3rd. Lewis Hamilton, excellent stuff to be able to get through all the rubbish today and manage to get onto the podium. Sebastian Vettel missing out, but Toro Rosso there with the Honda engine on the podium. Great stuff for them. And Mercedes are just super happy here as Lewis Hamilton regains the lead of the championship. I'm over to Tad now, who's going to talk through the drivers today. Blackbeard, not much really to say. You wrote the car off through the tunnel on lap 2, and now your teammates 20 points ahead, with you still on 0. Is the pressure mounting?
Yeah, Tad, bad weekend. Really poor performance. I just lost it in the tunnel on lap 2. Car wrecked. Only positive of the weekend is Brendan Hartley is still on 0 points after a slight compromise with teammate Rosaldo. But no pressure's building, I've been told. I have a seat next year, so it's just getting used to it this season. Obviously, I think I'm good enough to get points. Hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later.
Well, everyone hopes so too, because it's not great being on 0 points. A lot more relaxed since last week, Blackbeard, and that seems very good. We're going to go over to Lethal Sniper now, current Full Beans Racing World Champion. Current Full Beans Racing World Champion Lethal Sniper, you recovered well from the back of the grid today. Not your best qualifying yesterday, and was even as high as 5th at one point today. You're eventually one of the many cars that did not finish due to the incident with Rosaldo today into back. What happened out there?
Hi, Tad. Yeah, I thought it was quite a good race. You know, I was doing quite well, up to 5th, as you say. But yeah, then I come out of the tunnel. I did get a warning for yellow flags. I've gone around the chicane, around the next corner, and then there's just a pile up of cars, and there's nothing I can do, and, you know, terminal damage and out the race. So, there we go.
Yes, there we go. Terminal damage. It was double disaster as well. Hamilton won today's race. Lewis Hamilton, today's race winner. And he's now regained the lead of the championship. Do you think you can get back ahead of him? Or is now the Mercedes in front? Do they look faster? And are they going to get the job done?
Yeah, I was a little bit more frustrated once I found out that Lewis won the race as well, Tad. But, you know, it's just the way it goes. But yeah, I'm sure we'll get back in front of him at some point. Well, I'd like to think so anyway. It's a long season. A lot of points still up for grabs, so we just have to wait and see.
Thank you, Lethal Sniper. Always a pleasure to talk to you. And now we're over to Rosaldo to see what he's got to say about the race. Rosaldo, quite the day out there for you today at the Principality. First, the incident with Brendan Hartley, which he was running in 5th, and his crash into the rear of you cost him to get 0 points, so he's still level with your teammate on 0 points. And secondly, your incident into back. Can you talk us through it?
I don't really want to talk too much about it today, Tad, but realistically, I don't have any rear-view mirrors, do I? How do I see Brendan Hartley coming up? He's the one who should see me. There are yellow flags waving everywhere. He should not hit me. It's not my fault. I was not told by the team to do it. You hear the radio. It not did come across. It was just a racing incident, and he was very stupid when he was in a good position. He could have taken it a lot slower. As for the incident in back, I'm very, very disappointed in myself. I'm very, very, very disappointed in the race today. We've had a very, very, very bad weekend. After setting some great times in practice. I don't know where it's gone wrong over the weekend. Thank you, Tad. Bye.
Wow, short and sweet from Rosaldo there. A nice 30-second input, and apparently he's not happy with the way that this weekend's gone. Well, let's see what Toast has got to say, who's finished in the points because of Rosaldo and his incident. Toast up to P7 at one point today after starting at the back. You then fell back a little later in the race, but a stroke of luck saw you finishing in 10th. Did you think that was possible halfway round?
Well, it was a bit of a crazy one today. At one point I thought maybe a podium would have been on. But with the damage to my front wing, I ended up under-braking in the corners for fear of locking up the tyres, and essentially it had the same result as it would have been if I had locked the tyres and I went into the wall. I mean, that cost me some more time in itself and meant that I had to take another pit stop. But yeah, I was surprised to get back into the points from that position, and it's a shame because it could have been so much better today.
Yes, great to see you so excited, and that description of basically you just crashing was delightful. Is the car becoming easier to drive after a few races in the cockpit of your new team?
It's more I'm getting used to the car than the car's getting easier to drive. But yeah, I'm becoming more in tune with the way that it works, and we hope to see some positive results in the upcoming races.
Well, being out of tune as you were today, you managed to just basically wing it and get into 10th, which is a great result for you and a great result for Renault. Let's hope you've tuned up a bit, and next week we can hear that song as we go over to Oval Dread. Dread, as you said yesterday, only half the job done yesterday, and it seemed to prove the point. You finished 8th today. But at one point, you seemed to be way down out of the points. After an up and down start, you fell way back out of position. But then, due to Rosaldo's incident, you managed to get yourself back up to 8th. How are you feeling now?
To be honest, Tad, I'm absolutely devastated. Should have won that race. Started at pole, didn't get a very good start, which dropped me down. Then spun coming out the swimming pool chicane, which dropped me down even further. But fortunately, Rosaldo managed to make a car park into back, which took out a few good drivers, and then managed to allow me to get back to the points. But yeah, not exactly, happy with the result today.
Well, I'm glad he could find some happiness after dropping down 8 positions. That's the most we've ever heard of from Oval Dread, and I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I don't think we've got enough time. Over to Jenson. Thanks again, Tad. Nearly half the field didn't finish today as we look at the championship table, and let's turn things around with Sniper not finishing. Now Lewis Hamilton has taken the lead with 95 points. Charles Leclerc moves up to 61. He's now in third. Alonso in 48th with 48 points in fourth. Then it's Vettel, Raikkonen, Gasly, Verstappen, Ocon and Bottas. We're going to look at the bottom now, the bottom 10 drivers, and we've got Oval Dread starting them off with 22 points. Then it's Perez, Rizaldo, Magnussen, Sainz, ToastParabola, who's down in 16th with 11, Van Dorn, Grosjean, Blackbeard, and because today Rizaldo essentially ended his race, Hartley is still on 0. He was in 5th. Red Bull lead the Constructors' Championship by 4 points over Mercedes. Then it's Ferrari, Sauber, McLaren, Force India, Toro Rosso, Renault, Williams up off the bottom with 20 points, and then Haas with 15 at the bottom. Anything's possible as we still have a lot of races to go this season. Please stay tuned, and next week we are in Canada. Thanks for tuning in, and if you like this video, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on another great video. But until next time, remember, be excellent to one another.